Hi, once again I welcome you to SPP Madrasa. In this video, we will be discussing the most important MCQ questions of class 9, first lesson, real numbers. Here we have our first question. Without dividing the numerator by the denominator, which of the following rational numbers have the terminating decimal representation? We are given 4 rational numbers. Which one is the terminating decimal representation? A rational number is said to be a terminating decimal. The prime factors of the denominator, here we have denominator 27, here we have denominator 25, denominator 12, denominator 15. The prime factors of q, that means denominator must be only 2 or 5. It must be 2 or 5. When here we have 27, when you factorize, we get the prime factors 3. Therefore this is not a terminating decimal. When you factorize 25, we get only 5. I think this will be the terminating decimal. 25 is the terminating decimal. Whereas 1 by 12. 12 when you factorize also we are not getting 2 or 5. We are other than 2 or 5, no number should occur. Here we have 3 also occurring. Therefore this is not a terminated. 15 also while factors we get 3 and 5. Therefore from the following rational numbers only this one is the terminated decimal. Therefore, which one is our correct answer? Option B is the right answer. Okay, here we have our second question. The decimal representation of 1 by 11. We have to find the decimal expansion of 1 by 11. We have to divide 1 by 11. 0. Okay, 11 even one time also it will not go in 10. 10 is less than 11. Therefore, 0 time. Okay, add 1 0. How many 11 in 100? 9. 9 11s are 99. 1 0. Again 10 is less than 11. 0. Okay, 100, 9, 99. Okay, now you can see that some two numbers are repeating here. 0.09090909. Therefore, this is not a terminating, this is a recurring decimal, or we can say non-terminating decimal. Therefore, according to the question, which one is the decimal representation of 1 by 11, which one is the right answer? We have our right answer is 0.09. That is the correct answer, option C. Now we have a third question. The P by Q form of 0.7 bar. P by Q form. That means you know that all the rational number can be written in the form P by Q form. All the rational numbers we can write express in the form P by Q. For example, 4. 4 is a rational number. It can be expressed 4 by 1. 0.5. 0.5 is a rational number. Because it can be expressed in the form P by Q. How 0.5 will be expressed in the form P by Q? 0.5. 5 by 10. Okay, but whereas here is given a recurring decimal. This type of decimal, we know that all the rational numbers are either terminating or recurring. All the rational numbers are either terminating or recurring. That means every rational number can be expressed in the form P by Q form. This is a recurring decimal. Of course, this is a rational number. Now, how can you convert this into P by Q form? Okay, as let us call x is let x be the rational number. Let us call x be the rational number 0.7 bar. 0.7 bar can be written 0.777. As we have only one digit is repeating, 0.77777, etc. Only one digit is repeating. That's the reason we have to multiply both sides. LHS RHS multiply by 10. 10x. Here also multiplying by 10 means what will be? Point will be shifted one place right side. 7.7777, etc. Now we have to subtract equation 1 from 2. Equation 1 we have to subtract from equation 2. 10 minus 1, 9x. This 7 minus 0, 7. This decimal part will be cancelled. Therefore, x is equal to what? X is equal to 7 by 9. Therefore, our correct answer is option A. 7 by 9 is the right answer. Okay, here is next question. A rational number between 4 and 5 is 5 by 6, 9 by 2, 3 by 5, 8 by 3. A rational number between 4 by 5 means we know this is definitely this is improper fraction. Improper fraction, the answer will be between 4 and 5, 4.1, 4.2, something like that. Therefore, this is not the answer, because 5 by 6 is a 0 point something. 5 by 6 means 0 point something. It is a proper fraction. Then let us try by 9 by 2. 9 by 2 when you divide, we know that 9 by 2. 9 by 2 is 4 point something. 4 point something. 3 by 5, of course this is not a this is not a improper fraction. Definitely 8 by 3. 8 by 3 is 3 2 times in 8. Therefore, we know that our correct answer is option B, 9 by 2. 9 by 2 we know that is 4.5. Therefore, answer is option B. Now let's go to the next question. The sum of 2 root 3 plus root 5 and root 3 minus 3 root 5. We have to add these two. They are called irrational numbers. Irrational means they are called radical expressions. They are radicals. You know radical. What radical means? Radical expression is an expression containing root. Radical expression is an expression containing root. These are radical expressions. Here we have 2 root 3 root 5, root 3 3 root 5. Okay, if you when you add two radical expressions, we have to check the radicand. What do you mean by radicand? The number which you write inside the root. This is each one is called radical expressions. 2 root 3 radical expression. It contains root. Here this was radical expressions. Radical expressions. Radical expressions. Each expression term containing what root is there. Therefore, it is radical expressions. The number which you write inside the root, that is called radicand. What do you call? The number which you write inside the root, what do you call? Radicand. This expression is called radical expressions. Now, two radicals can be added if they have same radicand. If they have same radicand, like algebraic expression, we have same like terms. Like that, we should have same radicand. Here, when we add 2 root 3 plus root 5 plus root 3 minus 3 root 5, these two can be added because they have same radicand. What is the radicand here? 3. This is the radicand 3. These two expressions can be added. Now while adding, like we have to look the rational coefficient. Rational coefficient here, rational coefficient is 1. Here rational coefficient is 1. Rational coefficient is 1. Here what about the rational coefficient here? Negative 3. Negative 3 is the rational coefficient. Now 2 root 3 and 1 root 3. What is the answer? 3 root 3. These two can be added because they have the same radicand. Okay. Now like this root 1 root 5 negative 3 root 5 what? Negative 2 root 5. Therefore our answer is 3 root 3 minus 2 root 5. Therefore in our options we have the option A is the right answer. Okay. Move on to the next question. When we subtract root 2 minus 3 root 3 from 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3, the answer is what? We have to subtract this expression from this expression. Okay, let's see. First we have to write 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 minus root 2 minus 3 root 3. This expression has to be subtracted from this expression. Now, generally this is a binomial. We need to open the bracket and change the sign. 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 negative root 2. Negative become positive. Negative become positive. Now here we have to look the radicals with the same radicand. Same radicand means these two can be simplified. They have same radicand. What is the radicand? 2. 2 is the radicand. 2 root 2 minus, what is the rational coefficient here? Here 2 is the rational coefficient, 5 is the rational coefficient, here 1, negative 1, here positive 3. 2 root 2 negative 1 root 2 what? 1 root 2. 5 root 3 plus 3 root 3 what? 8 root 3. Therefore our answer is root 2 plus 8 root 3. In options we know that answer will be, correct answer is option B, root 2 plus 8 root 3. Okay, moving to the next question. When we divide 12 root 8 by 2 root 2, the answer is 12 root 2, 12 root 2, 24 root 2. Let us simplify and find the answer. Okay, we have to divide 12 root 8 by 2 root 2. 12 root 8 divided by 2 root 2. Okay, when you simplify it, make sure that you will simplify rational coefficient together. Here this is 12 is the rational coefficient. Here 2 is the rational coefficient. This can be cancelled. This can be cancelled. 2 here 6 times. Again, these are the irrational coefficients. Irrational numbers. That is, we can root 8 and do root 4. Therefore, 6 root 4 is answer. Root 4 is a rational number. Root 4. What is the root form? Root form 6 into 2. What is the answer? 12 is the answer. Therefore, our correct answer is option A, 12. Now, move on to the next question. The value of root 5 minus 2 root 5 plus 2. Okay, we have to open the bracket. We have to find the value of these two, product of these two radicals. Okay, when you multiply this, we know that this is of the form a minus b a plus b. This is of the form a minus b a plus b. How will you do a minus b a plus b? A minus b a plus b, a square minus b square. Consider this is a, this is b, this is a, this is b. A minus b a plus b means we can write a square minus b square. A square minus b square. What is root 5 square? 5. Root 2 square 4. Therefore 5 minus 4 is answer 1. Therefore answer 1 is the value of this product. Therefore our answer is option, again option A, 1 is the right answer. Now let's see our third question. The simplified form of this. What is the simplified form of 27 raised to 2 by 3? 27 raised to 2 by 3. We have to simplify. Since the denominator is 3, we have to take the cube root of 27. Since the denominator is 3, we have to take the cube root of 27. Do you have to see cube is 27 a perfect cube? Yes, 27 is a perfect cube. 27 can be written 3 raised to 3 whole raised to 2 by 3. Now applying the exponential law, a raised to m whole raised to n means we can multiply 3 into 2 by 3. That is 3 will be cancelled. 3 square is the answer. 3 square means what will be the answer? 3 square value what? 9. Therefore the correct answer is option B, 9. 9 is the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. The simplest form of 81 is negative 3 by 4. Negative 3 by 4. We have the power is exponent is negative. Negative exponent means I think you will remember a raised to negative n. What is the law? A raised to negative n 1 by a raised to n. Like that when you do this one, 81 raised to negative 3 by 4, we had read 1 by 81 raised to positive 3 by 4. 81 can be written 3 raised to 4 whole raised to 3 by 4. That 4 is cancelled. 1 by 3 cube. 1 by 3 cube, what is the answer? 1 by 3 cube. 1 by 3 cube. The answer is 1 by 27. Therefore, our answer is again option B, 1 by 27. Okay, we moving to the next question. The exponential form of 128. We have to find the exponential form of 128. We have to express it in power notation. While writing an exponential form 128, we have to see how many times the prime factors occurring. 2 we can write 264 times. Again this is divisible by 2. Since the last number is 4, 2 we know 32 times. 2 again it will be going 16 times. 2 8 times. 2 4 2 2 2 1. Now let us count how many times 2 occurring. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 2 is coming in 7 times. 2 occurring 7 times. Therefore our answer is, correct answer is option C, 2 raised to 7. Okay, moving to the next question. The value of this exponent 3 by 4 what is negative 3. We have negative exponent. We have negative exponent. When we get negative exponents, actually we have the law. One law we have learned. What's the law? How will you change this negative power to positive? We have the law. A by b whole raised to negative, and we have to take the reciprocal. We have to take the reciprocal of a by b, then we can make the power positive. A by b reciprocal, we have b by a whole raised to n. Similarly, how you remove the negative exponent here? We can do 4 by 3 whole raised to positive 3. What is 4 raised to 3? 4 3 times how much? 64. 3 times 27. Therefore our answer is 64 by 27. Therefore our correct answer is option C. Again option C is the correct answer. 64 by 27 is the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. We have to simplify this binomial. This one has to be simplified. This radicals, we have to simplify it. We have root 5 plus 2 whole square. What is root a? This is of the form a plus b whole square. This is of the form a plus b whole square. Okay, when you do a plus b whole square, we have a square plus 2ab, 2 into root 5 into root 2 plus root 2 square. We have 5 plus 2 root 10 plus 2. Therefore answer is 7 plus 2 root 10. Our answer is 7 plus 2 root 10. Therefore in our option we can see the option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Now finally we have here 3 root 12 by 6 root 27. Again we have to simplify. Rational coefficient we can simplify together. 3 and 6 are the rational coefficient. 3 and 6 are the 3 root 12 by 6 root 27. Okay, this can be written 12 can be written. How can you written 12? 12 can be written 2 into 2 into 3. 27 can be written 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to cancel rational expression here. We get 1 by 2. Again we are getting 2 is 2 to the 4. 4 square root we get 2. 3 3 are 9. That we get 3. Therefore in we can see this remaining with this 1 3 can be cancelled. Okay, this 3 can be cancelled. Therefore we get answer 2 and 2 is cancelled. Therefore we are getting the final answer 1 by 3. Therefore our correct answer is 1 by 3. Option D is the right answer. Okay, here is next question. Simplify root 10 into root 15. These two radicals we have to multiply. Root 10 and root 15 to be multiplied. How will you multiply? We have the property root a into root b can be written root ab. We have the property root a into root b can be multiplied root ab. Similarly, we have to multiply this. Root 10 into root 15 can be written root 10 into 15. We have root 150. Now we have to write in the mixed form. We have to write the mixed form. We have to take out the rational number. We have to remove. Rational number we have to remove. Therefore 150 divided by 5, 30, 5, 6, 2, 3. Here we have 5 into 5 into 2 into 3. Therefore 5 occurring pairs. 5 into 5. Therefore the square root of 25 is equal to 5. Okay. This is 2 and 3 is left inside the root. It can be written root 6. That is called, this 6 is called the radicand. Okay. This is 6 is called the radicand. Together we can say radical expression. Radicals. Okay, therefore our answer is option A. 5 root 6 is the right answer. Moving to the next question. 3 root 45 minus root 125 plus 200 minus 500. This is to be simplified. Okay, 3 root 45 can be written. 3 root 45 means 3 into 3 into 5. That is called 45. Now 125 we can simplify 5 into 5 into 5. Now what about 200? 200 can be written 200. 200 we have 5, 40, 2, 5, 8. Okay, 200 can be written 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2. Finally we have root 50. Root 50 is 5 into 5 into 2. Okay, we have to take out the rational number. This is a 3 into 3, 9. 9 square root what? 3. Therefore this 3 and this 3 become 9. 9 root 5 minus 5 root 5. There is pair. 5 is occurring pair. 2 also occurring pair. That can be written together 10 root 2. Finally we have 5 root 2. Now we have to select the radicals with the same radicand. Same radicand means these two can be simplified. 9 root 5 minus 5 root 5 what? 4 root 5. 10 root 2 minus 5 root 2 we have 5 root 2. Therefore which one is the answer in the option? In the option we can see 4 root 5 plus 5 root 2 is the last option. Thus D is the right option. Next one, we have 3 raised to 0 plus 5 raised to 0 plus 4 raised to 0. It's a very simple question. A raised to 0. Any power 0. 3 raised to 0, 1. 5 raised to 0 also 1. 1 plus 1 by 1. We have 1 plus 1 by 1. What is 1 plus 1 by 1? 2 by 1. 2 by 1 is equal to 2. Therefore, our answer is option C. Option C is the right answer. Next, we have the value. We have to find the value of this. We have to change the root. We have to change the root here. How will you change the root? 625 raised to negative 2 into negative 2 into 1 by 4. This is actually 4 is called the index. Okay, fourth root means that power. No, this 4 is the index. If in the square root means we say 2 is the index. Square root. Cube root what is the index? 3 is the index. Here we have fourth root. 4 is the index. Now this can be cut. 625 raised to negative 1 by 2. When the negative comes, it will be going down positive. 625 raised to 1 by 2. 1 by 25 square. 625 25 square. Therefore answer is 1 by 25. Therefore where is the answer? We have the option B. 1 by 25 is the right answer. We have our next question. The value of 64 by 25 whole raised to negative 3 by 2. Here we have the negative exponent. How will you change the negative exponent? Okay, we have the law. According to the law, a by b whole raised to negative n can be written b by a whole raised to positive n. This negative power should be made into positive. Therefore, 64 by 25 can be written what? 25 by 64. We will take the reciprocal. 25 by 64 whole raised to 3 by 2. You know that 25 and 64 is the square number. 25 and 64 are the square number. Since the denominator is 2, we want to write in the square form. We have to write in the exponential form. We can write 25 5 square. 84 also 64 can be 8 square. We have 3 by 2. We have the 2 common. 2 can be taken common into 3 by 2. Therefore 2 is cut. Therefore 125 by, we have 8 3 times how much? 512. 8 3 times we can get 512. Therefore our correct answer is option D, 125 by 512. Now moving to the next question. The value of 7 raised to negative 4 by 4 raised to negative 2 whole raised to 1 by 4. As we have the power negative power, we can apply the law a raised to m whole raised to n. What is a raised to m whole raised to n? A raised to m into n. Same way denominator also a raised to m whole raised to n. 4 raised to negative 2 into 1 by 4. Here we can cancel negative 4. Here we can 2 will be 2 times. Therefore here only negative 1 is remaining. Root is 7 raised to negative 1. Whereas here we have 4 raised to negative 1 by 2. The 7 raised to negative 1 can be written 1 by 7 divided by 4 raised to negative 2, 4 raised to negative 1 by 2 can be written 1 by 4 raised to 1 by 2. 1 by 4 raised to 1 by 2. That means this can be a further simplification. 1 by 7 divided by 4 raised to 1 by 2. What is the square root of 4? 1 by 2 square. 1 by 4 can be written 2 square into 1 by 2. 2 is cut. Therefore 1 by 7 divided by 1 by 2. 1 by 7 into 2 by 1. Therefore our answer becomes 2 by 7. Therefore which is the correct answer? Option B is the right answer. Okay, next one we have to simplify 30 into 5 root 32. How will you write the 5 root 32? 5 root 32 can be written as we have the index 5. 32 can be expressed. 32 can be expressed 2 raised to 5. Here we have index 4. Here we have index 4. We know that 5 4 times 625 means 5 4 times. Here as we have the index 5, 32 can be expressed as in power notation 2 raised to 5. 2 raised to 5 32. 5 raised to 4 we have 625. Actually this is 3. We have 9 3 times. 9 into 9 into 9. What is 9? 9 9 3 times. 9 into 9 into 9 can be written 729. Okay, look at the index we have to simplify. 13 into 32 can be written 2 raised to 5 whole raised to 1 by 5 minus 7 into 625 can be written 5 raised to 4 whole raised to 1 by 4. Okay. Finally, 729 can be written 9 raised to 9 3 times. 9 3 times 729. This index can be written 1 by 3. Okay, now we have simplified here. This is cut. This is cut. Therefore, we get the answer 13 into 2, 26. 7 into 5, 35. Okay, 9 is the only one number remaining here. 9 is left. Therefore, 26 plus 9 what? What is 26 plus 9? 35. 35 minus 35, answer is 0. Therefore, here our answer is option C. 0 is the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. Find the value of 14,641 raised to 0.25. Here our exponent is decimal. Decimal, how can we change? Decimal can be converted to fraction. 14 6 raised to 41 whole raised to 0.25 can be written 25 by 100. 0.25 can be written 25 by 100. We have to simplify this. 25 how many times here? 4. As we have the 4 in the denominator, this may be the fourth root. I think this number is divisible by 11. Why it is divisible by 11? Let us see the alternative digits we can add and see. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. Here also 4 plus 4, 8. That type of number will be always divisible by 11. Now this will be, I think 11 4 times will be there. 11 will be in 4 times. 1 4 6 4 1. We have 11. 1 11 are 11. 36 3 3 1. Again we have 1 2 1. 1 11 11. Now we can see 11 4 times. Therefore 11 raised to 4 whole raised to 1 by 4. 11 raised to 4 whole raised to 1 by 4. What? A raised to m whole raised to n. That means this can be cut. Therefore the answer is 11. Therefore in our option we have answer option A is the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. We have our next question. 5 raised to x plus 1 root 25 raised to 3x minus 1. We have to find the value of x. I think both LHS and RHS we have to write the powers with the same base. We have to write write it in powers with the same base. Here we have 5. This also can be made it as base 5. Therefore 5 raised to x plus 1 is equal to, we have 25 can be written 5 raised to 25 can be written what can be written 25? 25 can be expressed, okay, root 25. Root 25, what is the value of root 25? Root 25 value we have 5 is equal to 3x minus, now they are powers with the same base. Powers with the same base means we can write x, power is equal, x plus 1 equal to, x plus 1 is equal to 3x minus 1, x minus 3x, negative 1 minus 1. Here we have negative 2x equal to negative 2, x is equal to negative 2 by negative 2, x the value of x is equal to 1. We have in our option, we have option B is the, we have option D is the right answer. Now let's look the third question. Third question we we can see the powers with the same base. When the powers is same base means what we will do? We have to add the power. X raised to a minus b, x raised to b minus c, x raised to c minus a. We can they are all powers with the same base. We will be adding the powers. Adding the powers x raised to, x is the common base, a minus b plus b minus c plus c minus a. We have positive a, negative a cancel, positive c, negative c cancel. Positive b, negative b cut. Therefore x raised to 0. What is x raised to 0 value? What is the value of x raised to 0? X raised to 0 is equal to 1. Therefore in our option we can see B1 is the right answer. Okay. Finally we have the value of 3 raised to 2 by 3, 3 raised to 1 by 5. Here we have powers with the same base. Base is the same. We have the same base. Same base means we have the log. What is a raised to m into a raised to m? A raised to m into a raised to n, we have a raised to m plus n. They are powers with the same base. Same way we have 3 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Now we have LCM taking 3 raised to 10 by 15 plus 3 by 15. Our answer will be 3 raised to 13 by 15. Therefore we have answer is option B is the right answer.